Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Big-time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Randall. Second chance shot. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mashburn. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hardaway from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And Hardaway is a volume shooter from deep for a reason, because he's capable of doing damage from there.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
On deep, Marley. Now the Timberwolves with it. Out to the wing. Up top, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
Hardaway is a pure point guard, effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Mashburn. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Now here's Edwards. The rebound by Marley.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
It's stolen by Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Now McDaniels. Here is Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pass to Randall. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Mourning with it. Here's Mashburn. Defended by Alexander Walker. Count that one for Mashburn.
These are the shots you want Mashburn taking because he's that good on offense.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Hardaway up top. 41 seconds left in the first. Pass to Brown. A shot off that time. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 7. Back to Edwards. And it's blocked by Brown. In transition, here comes Miami. And that one's good. Mashburn. Mashburn's got 7 points in the game.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Heat leading by 9. Pass to Mourning. Back to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Really like the pass from Mourning right there. I mean, this is what being a team player is all about.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Reed with it. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Reed gets the bucket.
The defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Marley. Here's the 3. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Marley's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Randall outside. To the left wing. Into the lane. Back to Gobert. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Marley. 8 points for him. And Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Edwards drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Outside for Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. .129 left in the second quarter. Now here is Hardaway. Back to Marley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A minute 20 left in the first half. From deep three-point territory. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Randall. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Mashburn. He has 7. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Hardaway. Dan Marley on the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the three ball is good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Fish. Here's Bowen. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 now.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Askins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gobert in the corner. Randall outside. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap.
Oh! Man! What a finish!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
To Gobert. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Here's Haskins. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball. Haskins has got 6 here in this quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the wing right side. Haskins, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Randall. Minnesota making a switch here. Both free throws good from Randall.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Crotty. Scoreless thus far.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the shot goes down.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Haskins. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the screen. Here's Bowen. Ingles covering. Here's Crotty. 5 on the clock. Here's Bowen. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
DiVincenzo with it. No good on the shot. 56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bowen. The 3. Here's Fish. Here's Haskins. Hands it from downtown. Haskins has got 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Picked by Reed. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 8.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Bowen. Here's Crotty. Still scoreless. And the 3 off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Heat lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the target set. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Morning can't make it work. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Marley. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Here's Mashburn. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. It's a three-point game. Edwards can't hit. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Uncovered. Marley no good. Here's Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Marley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Up top, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. With the drive. And Randall throws it down.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition. Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Pass to DiVincenzo. 141 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Picked by Randall. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Mourning, such a terrific defensive player. He's got great length, really good instincts, and both make him a threat to poke that ball away at any time.
Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Randall outside. Stolen by Marley. Stolen by McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Mourning. Yes!
Mourning coming alive and nailing the big-time shot. Talk about being absolutely fearless. There it is right in front of him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Picked by Randall. And here's Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. It's picked off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely. a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shots. We'll see what they do here.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Heat substitution. Number 3, Bruce Fowler.
Puts it up off the inbound. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotion.